Pedal up, wait for the lights. Lights on, and away they go. Slammer's off the line. Hopkins got a fly off the line, but he gets chopped up there quickly. And they're going down into turn 1, the left-hand KFM. They're going to come up the U-Bear straight down. Frankie's having a look through the binoculars. Slammer's leads. Behind him it is Fissa on the back wheel as he powers up into engine. Hits a right-hander. It looks like Hayden Jonas lying in third. Then it's Trevor Westman into fourth. He's ahead of Calvert. And then it's Malcolm Rapson down in sixth position. Rapson comes back at Calvert. They go up the KFM straight. It is Ronald Slammer leading the pack. He's got Fissa all up the back of him. Fissa power wheeling out of turn 4 there, going down the back straight. They're coming down the back here. Third position, Hayden Jonas, but here comes Westman on the Mad Mac machine. He blows by. And here comes Rapson. Rapson also now. Full tilt going down to turn 5 to hit the right-hander. Brian, here's going to be some exciting stuff today.
Yeah, but looking down when Hayden got gobbled up by a couple of riders there, he was lying in third, but you think he's gone down to fifth now as they come to the line. It's going to be Ronald Slammer, second position, Fissa, then Trevor Westman, Hayden Jonas, Malcolm Rapson, Brandon Haupt, Andre Calvert, Jan Lucas the Frost, David Boulding, John Oliver, Mark Thunderberg, Leroy Malone, and I can't keep up with any more, so that's the way it goes.
Wow, Slammer on the back wheel down the U-Bear straight, hits the right hand into engine. Then it's Fissa. Fissa's now got Westman creeping up over the back of him. Young Hayden Jonas fending off Malcolm Rapson. Behind them is Brandon Haupt. Then behind Haupt it's Andre Calvert. Behind Calvert there it looks like Jan Luca de Vos, the Flying Dutchman. And we can't pick up any of the other riders. They're going up the KFM straight.
I think Rapson's got past Hayden Jonas going into Rose there, Francois, as they accelerated out of engine corner.
Well, here comes the Red Baron now powering out here. Fissa's got Trevor Westman all over the back of him. Westman absolutely powering up behind him. They're going down to turn 5. Is Westman going inside? He's late on the brakes. Fissa, he really gets into third. A great maneuver there, but he goes wide. Looking on the inside now. They're coming out of turn 5. Into the left-hander up to the main straight. Baron leads. Then second year, Westman on the Mad Max Kawasaki. Leading Fissa. Behind Fissa, it's Rapson. Then it's Jonas. Then it's Brandon Haupt. Just blows by. And the Red Baron leading up the U-Bear straight now. Behind him now, Trevor Westman in second. Also power wheeling as he changes gears. Behind him, Fissa. Here comes Malcolm Rapson. And Rapson brings Brandon Haupt with him. Haupt hits a right-hander. Behind him, Hayden Jonas leading the 600. It's Calvert trying to close down. Calvert riding also. Great race there. Trying to get in touch there with Hayden Jonas. So the riders now starting to come to grips and find themselves now as they go around the circuit. Up the sharp end of the field they go. Towards its turn 4. It's Ronald Slammer leading the pack as he comes out of turn 4 down the back straight. He brings with him in second place. It's going to be Trevor Westman. Westman leading with Fissa ensuing. And behind him now it's Rapson coming to grips. Behind that it's Brandon Haupt. Haupt brings Jonas with him on the ASAP Kawasaki. And behind him it is Andre Calvert. Calvert there on the Calvert removals machine as well. So here comes your leader Ronald Slammer up towards us now. Passing over the line. We'll come to grips with the field now as they cross the line. Second, Mad Max Kawasaki. It's Trevor Westman. Then Fissa. Then Malcolm Rapson. Then Brandon Haupt. Haupt now pulls a little bit of a distance. Here comes Hayden Jonas. No, Jonas. Was that? That was Calvert. Calvert came over. Hayden has lost it somewhere. We're not seeing Hayden Jonas. Hayden Jonas has put it down somewhere, unfortunately. He might have lost it on the outside of turn 5, I'm not sure. We see someone walking down there, we can't quite make out. But we seem to have lost Hayden Jonas there. So front end, Ronald Slammer, Trevor Westman, Fissa, Malcolm Rapson, Brandon Haupt, Andre Calvert will do 5 seconds. Wait for the lights. Lights on, and away they go. Slammer off the line with Rapson. And look at Haupt. Haupt's got a blistering start once again. Westman has been pushed to the outside of the circuit there, but look at Westman. Oh, what a maneuver. He just dives in there, but has he gone too hot? Has he gone too hot? He comes out there, he's holding on tight. And it's still Rapson up, should I say Slammer up front, and look at it. Trevor Westman comes flying back there. And Rapson's in third, Brandon out in fourth. He's got behind him Checkered Fissa. Hopkins got a blistering start. He's just got to hold it together going into the corners, but they go down towards Rose. It is Slamet from Westman from Rapson up behind there, and then it's Haupt and Checkered Fissa. And Haupt running a little bit wide. Checkered Fissa comes back at him now and says, no, stay honest, keep behind me. They're coming out of turn 4 down the back straight. Who's going to be? Here comes Ronald Slamet. Behind him it's Trevor Westman. Up on the back wheel, Malcolm Rapson. Brandon Haupt, Checkered Fissa. Then it's Andre Calvert. Then it's Jan-Luca de Vos. Behind him it's John Oliver. They go down towards the turn 5 now. You can see how they're all late on the brakes. They're going in exceptionally late. They're lying to the left-hander. It's Slamet. Behind him it's Trevor Westman, the man Kawasaki. He's really come to grips with it early. And then it's Malcolm Rapson, Brandon Haupt, Checkered Fissa. Here comes Andre Calvert, Jan-Luca de Vos, David Boulding. Behind Boulding it's Leroy Milan, then it's Alex van der Berg, Mark van der Berg, Wessel Kruger, David Entikot on the 675, Keegan Smith, Jan Namt, and Emil van der Merwe, followed by Zander du Plessis, then Jacques Brits, Gavin Lowe, Jacques Ackerman, Byron de Cavallo, Carl Schultz, Wayne Aronson, John Oliver, and Hayden Jonas has been retired. But at the sharp end of the field going there now, it's the Red Baron, leans left, hangs right, and Westman up behind him. Rapson trying to come to grips with it. There's about a second between the front three. Then it's Brandon Haupt, Checkered Fissa. They're having an absolute scrap between the two of them. No love lost there on the track as they come around the right-hander down towards turn 4. Ryan, I'm not excluding you, but
you're having a ball.
Excitement.
Yeah, well, Ronald Slamet has got quite a big gap over Trevor Westman at the present moment, who in turn has got a fair gap over Malcolm Rapson as they go into Cape Town corner. They exit Cape Town corner and head for the kink. And the front three have broken away, but there's a bit of a dice between Brandon Haupt and Checkered Fissa as they come down to the line. It is Brandon Haupt, and Checkered Fissa is having a look going into KFM corner, but can't make a manoeuvre there. Andre Calvert is the next one with Jan-Lucas de Vos, David Boulding, Leroy Milan, Alex van der Berg, Mark van der Berg, Wessel Kruger, David Entikot, Keegan Smith, and then a whole bunch of them come through. But Ronald Slamet making his way. He did have the fastest lap in the first session of a 1:11.4, and he's still doing a 1:12.2, whereas Trevor Westman a 1:12.3, or nearly 4, should I say. So Trevor Westman not quite as fast as Ronald Slamet as they go down the back straight once again, Francois.
Well, Slamet going down the back straight there. Trevor Westman coming to grips with that new Kawasaki up on the back wheel. And then behind him it's Malcolm Rapson. Then Brandon Haupt and Checkered Fissa still having a fantastic scrap. But Fissa looks like he's just gone past Haupt. Great maneuver there by Fissa going into 5. Comes out of there. Pulls a 2-bike length over Haupt. Haupt's going to come back at him, you can be sure. And behind them it's going to be David Boulding. If I'm not mistaken, no, it's Andre Calvert. Calvert comes over, then it's Boulding. Jan-Luca de Vos, Leroy Milan. And I tell you what, Jan-Luca de Vos is having an absolute ball out there. He goes into the left-hander KFM, runs just a tad wide, corrects himself, comes back. But watch him come out of turn 1 there. He'll be up on the back wheel as he puts the power on. There we go. I tell you what, this Jan-Luca de Vos is having fun. But behind him, Leroy Milan also closing down now, going to give him a bit of a scrap.
Well, I'll tell you this, Ronald Slamet just put in a 1:11.5, so he's pulled a second over Trevor Westman in that last lap.
Well, Slamet putting up national times here, 1:11.5. I think the circuit record is about a 0.2 off there. Again down the back straight now, Rapson is going to have company soon because Checkered Fissa is absolutely flying down the back straight. He's pulled about a 2-second gap over Haupt. Hits the right-hander, Rapson goes in, brings him Checkered Fissa. Checkered Fissa now looking to collect up there on Rapson. Fissa's now found his rhythm. First comes over Slamet, then Westman, but here comes Rapson, and here comes Checkered Fissa in the slip, absolutely motoring down towards KFM. How late's he going to be on the brakes? Rapson taps it in and brings with him Checkered Fissa. Checkered can absolutely smell the pipe. Fissa's closing down on Rapson. They're coming up the Uber straight here. Rapson on the back wheel brings Fissa. Fissa's going to be late on the brakes. Are you sure of that? He's late, but not late enough. Looks towards the inside. Rapson closes the door on him. Yeah, he's a great scrap here now for third position. Fissa can smell it. He's looking for a way through. Malcolm Rapson, a wily older rider here at Killarney. He knows his way around here. Gerard Fissa, the young offender, he wants to get through. He's up the KFM straight. Rapson brings him. Goes past all the Bombers, going up to Malmesbury, up the KFM straight. Takes a right-hander down the back straight. Here comes your leader, Ronald Slammer, down the back straight towards 5. Brings Trevor Westman. But this third position, Gerard Fissa flies up next to Rapson. Absolutely blistering pace from that motorcycle. And goes down. He's going to be late on the race. Gerard Fissa moves into third position. A credible ride from the young man, Brian.
Yes, it was indeed. And he benefited from the slipstream going down the back straight. And now he's moved ahead of Malcolm Rapson. So he takes third position to Gerard Fissa. So that was a brilliant maneuver from Gerard. But Rapson has not given up on him. And, well, it looks like they're on their last lap. Yes, as Andre Calvert, David Boulding, Jan Lucas de Vos come through. Then we've got Leroy Milan. Behind Leroy Milan, it is Mark van der Berg, Alex van der Berg, and Brandon Haupt way down in 11th position, I think. Yes, he is. So, coming around, there's your leader going down the back straight. Ronald Slamp, no, that's not your leader. I thought that was, but he'll be making his way through. Here he comes now. Ronald Slammett down the back straight. Then we got Trevor Westman a long way behind. Now, well, it's Gerard Fissa, and he's pulled away from Rapson as he makes his way down the back straight front.
Well, your leader, Ronald Slammett, now coming out of turn 5. Takes a right-hander, leans it in left now. He's coming towards the checkered flag. Your current Western Province champion, Ronald Slammett, takes first position. And on the new machine here, the Mad Max Kawasaki, Trevor Westman second. But here comes Gerard Fissa in a credible third position ahead of Malcolm Rapson in fourth. And I tell you what, that was a great ride by that young man. And we wait for the rest of the field to come through now. I'm looking ahead here. It looks like it is Andre Calvert. Yes, Andre Calvert comes over the line, followed by David Boulding. Then it's Jan-Luca de Vos. Behind him will be Leroy Milan. And next over the line, there Mark van der Berg, and then it's Alex van der Berg. Great ride there by Mark and Alex, father and son. And here comes Brandon Haupt. Alex van der Berg taking Class B, and Brandon Haupt, I don't know if he had some sort of technical problem there, but great riding there. And there comes your next rider, David Enticott, on his Triumph 675, followed by Emil van der Merwe. And the next rider over there is Gavin Lowe. Gavin Lowe, very credible 14th position on that 600. Gavin, welcome to the big leagues. Great showing there, my friend. Then it's next Keegan Smith, Byron de Cavallo, Jan and Tom, Vessel Kruger.